Okie dokie. Good evening, folks. How are we all doing? Welcome to a rather cold Leeds Bradford. And here we are on finals. Easy Swiss, EasyJet Switzerland coming in from Geneva. This is a nice one. Swiss registered EasyJets. A320 just touching down. We've just missed the Wizz. The Wizz has just touched down as well. That's holding down in the loop. Your cameraman, Mr. Tom, is behind the camera.
Hello everyone.
Evening, Tom.
Hello.
Hello. So we're up on the hill, as you can see. It's rather cold. The temperature is around about freezing. There's a bit of a breeze coming in from the southwest, and it's cold, isn't it, Tom?
It's freezing.
Right, so that's EasyJet from Geneva, which has made the turn onto Alpha taxiway. Like I say, the Wizz is down in the loop. That's just landed. That's an A321. No, it's not. It's gone on to stand. What am I talking about? What am I seeing down there then, Tom? There's some lights down there. That must be the farm behind the loop. Right, I'm cracking up. I'm going mad. The blooming Wizz is on stand. That's a good start. Right, let's start again. Okay, the Wizz is on stand. Hopefully the sound's not working. Oh, goodness me. Right, let's load up the chat. Better have a sound check, haven't we, guys? Is the sound working? Can you all hear me? I hope not. Right, messages coming in saying it's all good. It would be all good when I'm making mistakes, wouldn't it? It's actually the lights on the farm down behind the 1-4 loop. They confused me and I thought it was the Wizz that had gone long and was waiting down there. So it's, yeah, the Wizz is actually on stand. Look, it's there behind the EasyJet, which has just landed. EasyJet looks like it's going to park right at the side of it, which is a nice location for us, actually. It's means we can get to see the passengers disembarking. So a warm welcome, or a rather freezing cold welcome actually, if truth be known, to Leeds Bradford. Like I say, what was the temperature on the car, Tom? 1 degree, wasn't it?
Something like that.
Yeah, jolly cold. So a big hello to everybody in the chat. How are we all doing? You can see there's a lot of you there already. SJ Gibson's there. Bionic Bigfoot, hello to you. I'm going to work this backwards, actually. Supermod Colin, Supermod Midnight Star, Sarah, hello to you both. Yvonne's there as well, another one of our Supermods. How are you doing, Yvonne? Maria Lane's with us as well. Supermod, how are you doing? Kyle, how are you doing, Kyle? HD8, hello. Laura Maloney, how are you doing? Glennis James, another one of our superhero mods. How are you doing, Glennis? Jet Display Pilot, a big hello to you. Oliver, first in the chat, how are you? Toon Crier, how are you doing? Max7411, a big hello. Steve S, hello there. Jane Clark, a very good evening. Graham Tannehill, hello Graham. Dot Brownlow, Chris Smith, good evening. Ted and Dave Billington, Simon Ice 41, hello. Danny Talk Sport, good evening. David the Yorkshireman, hello David. Another David, David Stocker, hello David. Alfie T down in Lanzarote, how are you doing, Alfie? Paul Roundtree, hello Paul. Martin Cox, how you doing? Frisian, hello. Laura Bradshaw, Paul Stanley, Richard Joy, hello to you all. Farjon, how you doing? Andy Parkin and Maruda in Harrogate, a big hello. Graham Tannehill's been in the membership for 4 months. That's lovely support. Thank you, Graham. Power Ranger, hello. Philip Douglas, a very good evening. Right, I think I've said hello to you all. If I've missed you out, let us know. So hope everybody's having a nice weekend. Tom's busy eating sweets behind the camera. Save me one, won't you?
No. Mine.
Isaac, how are you doing? Right, so what we're looking at, EasyJet, which is pulled onto stand number, is that 7? I think that's stand 7. It looks like they've actually got the air bridge up to it as well. I believe the other air bridge on stand 8, I believe that doesn't work, and hasn't worked for quite a while. Just Joe, very good evening. And Laura Maloney, a whopping thank you. Been in the membership for a huge 14 months. That is a fantastic support and much appreciated. Thank you, Laura. Alison Taylor, hello to you. Right, let me just check my phone and make sure a certain somebody's there. Right, he is. Right, we've got a bit of an announcement to make, haven't we, Tom?
Yeah, we have.
It's a bit of good news. Excellent announcement. One of our superhero mods is returning tonight. He's been away for personal reasons for a wee while. Making a big comeback tonight, and he's in the background. Come on in, Sam. Big welcome back. Sam's Planes and Trains is back with us. He's back in the mod team. He's going to pop into that chat any second. I'm going to watch him come in now. I hope he's there. I think there's about a 20-second delay, isn't there? So it's let's give him a big countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Half. Quarter. Yeah, there he is, look. He's in. Welcome back, Sam. Lovely to have you back. Absolutely lovely. Anthony Gray, hello. Jill Rogers, hello, Jill. Yeah, so a massive thank you to our Sam, who's agreed to come back and do a bit more modding for us. I think everybody remembers Sam. He's been around the world, hasn't he, modding? I think he used to... did he used to mod on one of the LA streams as well? I think he did. Dan Fretwell, how are you doing, Dan? And Robert Hilton, hello, Roberts. Paul Usher's there as well. Evening, Paul. That is the Wizz A321, arrived about 15 minutes ago. Always nice to see a Wizz. Yes. Big black bag. And wow, Jill Rogers, a whopping thank you. Been in the membership for 20 months. That's amazing support. Thank you. Hello? No. And just seen a super chat, a 199 super chat from Colin, our superhero moderator. Mush, many thanks, buddy. That's very kind. We'll feed that back into the channel. Yeah, yeah. How's Anthony Gray doing? How are you doing, pal? Kyle's down to 2 weeks until he goes to Berlin. I've forgotten who you was flying with, Kyle. Was it EasyJet? Power Ranger says, since when does Wizz do Leeds? They've been here for quite a while now. Once Doncaster closed down, they moved their operations up to Leeds. Or some of their operations up to Leeds. And they don't have as many flights as they used to do, actually. They have scaled back a little bit from when they first started. Lots of nice comments in the chat welcoming Sam back there as well. That's lovely to see. Epic Adventures, how are you doing? So, not a vast amount of action going on this evening. I think there's a few Jet 2s due in and maybe a couple of Ryanairs, so I think it's going to be mainly watching what's happening on the ramp. I don't think we're planning on a mega long stream, are we, Tom? Maybe about an hour and a half to 2 hours, somewhere in that sort of region. All being well. And let's look at that. Sam's Planes and Trains. Been in the membership for 19 whopping months. Thank you, Sam, buddy. Ah, Tommy's offering the chocolates out. What are we on? Jaffa cakes?
It is today.
Cheers, buddy. Roger not. I'm eating with my mouth full. Sorry, how are you doing, Roger? I'm eating with my mouth full. Talking with my mouth full. Max Harris, hello Max. RSVP, hello to you. Joanne Ingham, good evening Joanne. Power Ranger says, is there going to be a new part to the new terminal? I don't think so. I think that's what they've built is all that's all we're getting. And Epic Adventure says, thank you for the stream. I've been out in the cold. Yeah, it certainly is a bit on the chilly side tonight. But it's yeah, we haven't done a stream since last weekend, have we, Tom? So we thought we'd better get up here and have an hour or two. I've been rather busy at work actually, so apologies for that. Daryl Clark, hello Daryl. Glennis James, been in the membership for 8 months, one of our superhero mods. Thank you, Glennis. And Graham says it's his birthday on Monday. Hey, happy birthday to you. Mario Lane says, did I miss a milestone? Yes, I must have done. You got to type it in again, Marilyn. That's hang on, I'll scroll back up. I did miss it, look, I found it. Marilyn, been in the membership for 18 months. Wow, what amazing support. Our superhero mod in the Netherlands. Mario Lane, thank you. Susan Boskill, good evening, Susan. And Gem Campers, how you doing? Who's got a job at Swissport, starts in February. Congrats to you. Gillian Barker, how you doing? Saying there's a lot of planes in, are they all going out this evening? In a word, no. There'll be one I think there's a couple of departures, but no, a lot of these will be night stopping. Steve Jones, Danny's dad. Hello, Steve. And Laura says she's put 30 quid on Leeds to thrash Sheffield tomorrow. Ooh, you're brave. Would you have done that, Tom?
No. Not against Sheffield.
Wednesday, isn't it? It's, where's it at tomorrow?
Ellen Road.
All right. Well, good luck. Melissa Jackson Bailey, how are you doing? Hello, Oliver. Now, the Wizz that we're looking at, the EasyJet we're looking at the moment, I'm not sure if that's a first visit into Leeds. I think we'll need one of our stat nerds in the chat, won't we, for that? It's, like I say, it is a Swiss-registered EasyJet, and we've not had many of them in Leeds, so it's possibly a first visit. Joanne Ingham on countdown to Lanzarote, but you're going to miss the opening of the new terminal. Well, hope you have a nice time. Andy McGeever, good evening. Says, where are we at? Yeah, middle of nowhere, up on the top of the hill. We're almost in the clouds, actually. We're probably... It's very misty and murky in the cloud bases and not very high at all. Gary Jeffrey, a big thank you. He sent us a €6 super chat. That's very kind, buddy.
Thank you.
We'll go back into the Blue Sky Savings Fund. That's very kind, thank you. I think somebody just mentioned in the chat as well, are we going down to Manchester tomorrow? I'm going to play that one by ear, actually. Like I say, I am on call for the gritting. It's going to be cold tonight and tomorrow night, so there's a fair chance I might get called out. So I'm going to have to wait and see whether we can. If I can, we will. If I get called out, it might be a cheeky hour or two up at Leeds, but we'll see how it goes. And Gary, a big hello to your friend Wilson, who's in hospital all day and fell off a donkey. Well, I hope he's okay. It's not every day you fall off a donkey, is it? Julie Schofield, hello, Julie. I've just read the mod chat there. When are we turning Sam blue? Let's do it now.
Forgot to do that,
I did forget to do that, yes. There you go, Sam. You should have a spanner by your name now. I hope. There we go, look. There we go. Yeah, So a warm welcome back, Sam. Is that a new whiz emoji? Beautiful. Is it new? Oh, when did you do that? You might, the members might have noticed we've got a new whiz emoji as well. That's made by Tom. Couldn't remember you doing that one, Tom.
Did it about a month ago?
See, we've not seen many whizzes, have we? And this is whereabouts, which side are we on? Where are we? Probably the southern side, actually. Behind the hangars. Oh, Colin says we've got 100 likes already. Thanks, guys. Graham's found the new whiz emoji. Sam's found the new whiz emoji. I like that, Tom. Well done.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Marilyn's gifted a membership. That's very kind. That has gone to Julie Schofield, who is in the chat, so that's good to see. Thank you, Marilyn.
Cheers, Marilyn.
Norman Shaw, good evening. Any passengers getting on yet, Tom?
I've only just got off.
Oh,
so
right.
no, not yet.
This aircraft was really, really early. I think scheduled to arrive around about 6 o'clock. Actually came in about 40 minutes early. OG, hello. Mike Hewitt, how are you doing, Mike? Probably can't tell just by our camera angle, but it's very, very misty. There's probably visibility is probably down to a couple of miles. Andrew Foster's Travels, how are you doing, Andrew? Can't be so far off your trip to Australia, can it, Andrew? Andy says, learnt to fly at Multiflight in 2001. And, yeah, haven't been up here for a while. You can't bring your car up here anymore. It's put a big metal barrier across the down by the road down there. So it's well, they still do get some people sneaking up in 4x4s, don't we, Tom?
Every now and then.
Every now and then. Hopefully we won't get any tonight. Steve Dawson, hello. I think the last time we was here, Tom, it was covered in snow.
Yeah, it will have been.
It's all gone. Andy says flies on the 28th down to Australia. Wow, for his 50th birthday.
Here's the new terminal.
Are you having a look around? The stabilisation on, because I put it on there. No, it's off. Alright. So still. Cha-ching! Hello to you. Aviation Odyssey, good evening. Mario Lane says, can somebody post a link to the Facebook page in the chat? I will pin that if you do that, I will pin it to the top of the chats. I think most of us know about the Facebook page, but anybody that doesn't, we do have a Blue Sky Facebook page. I'll do pop on that when we're going live as well. And like I said, we'd love to see your pictures on there. We've had some nice pictures lately as well. Some oldies as well. I think there's one of the TriStar that overran here. That was nice to see. Tony, how are you doing? And Gary says his friend Wilson was on a donkey ride in Spain. Oh my goodness me. Well, at least he wasn't in Blackpool. Better not diss Blackpool, had we?
I'm not.
And Stephen Jones, yes, this is some old photos on the Yorkshire Spotters pages as well. That's they are. Yes, that's. Steve, if you want to put a link in the chat to Yorkshire Spotters so everybody can have a look, you're more than welcome. There's some fantastic photos on that site. He's also got a link to our Blue Sky on his site as well, which is really appreciated. Sure, I can hear a helicopter, Tom.
Does sound like one.
Yeah, it is one. It's a helicopter coming this way. It's the first one. Tom's telling me that this EasyJet we're looking at now is the start of the first flights to Geneva. I didn't know that. Sean Pasquale, good evening. Sean says it's 2 degrees down in London. It's about 1 degree here at the moment. Jolly cold. So here we go, little helicopter on finals. Aviation Odyssey says, will we be live next Friday at 3 o'clock? I don't think so, I'm afraid. I will be at work. Golf Hotel Oscar Tango Bravo, an EC-55 is the helicopter. Andy Wilson, thank you for that, saying the current ATIS is saying visibility at 7 kilometres, clouds scattered at 400, broken at 600 feet. Certainly doesn't seem like 7 kilometres. I can see some lights in the looking south, so yeah, maybe. Certainly not 7 kilometres looking north. Tony Else, hello Tony. Sean says, is Tom on the camera?
Yes, I am.
He is, he's here.
People are just starting to board the Wizz Air.
Not actually too sure where this Wizz is going. Can you remember, Tom?
Was it Bucharest? I guess.
Yeah, could have been. Robert Wood is off. Take care, Robert. Yeah, Paul Roundtree saying, has anybody flown on Wizz and are they any good? We've never been on one, have we, Tom?
Not yet.
Anybody in the chat been on a Wizz? So no, can't comment. Graham, thank you, says the Wizz is going to Bucharest at 6:30. Excuse me. It is jolly cold. Did have a look down on the multi-flight BizJet ramp before we came up here as well this evening. The Gulfstream, I think it's a Gulfstream 5 that's related to Leeds United. I think it came in yesterday from, I think it was Los Angeles or somewhere out that way. November 613 Lima Fox. That is on the multi-flight east ramp. It's up against the hangar door, so any of the local spotters thinking of a photograph, it's not in a good place for a photo, I'm afraid. The other aircraft down there is a Global Express, Canadian Global, and that is, we do have a Canadian Global Express that comes in quite regular here, and it's, I think, the one that's in at the moment it's been used by the same people, but it's a different aircraft. I'm not sure if the other one's in for, if they actually changed the aircraft, or if theirs is in for a service, or... I think, yeah, I did try and get a little video of it, didn't I, Tom? You might, but if you know how to do it. Do you know how to do it?
No, I can give it a go.
Go on then. It was only, I pressed record for about 5 or 6 seconds.
This might not work.
We'll try it.
Oh, it's invalid. No, it's not happening.
No. Oh no, that's a shame. Why is it doing that then?
I think I might know what to do. Reset all the settings.
Would it? Yeah, it's showing us invalid on our screen, so maybe we can't do it. We'll have to put that one on Facebook later. But yeah, but the Global Express is in a good place for a photograph. Ooh, it's cold. Yeah, Sam's Planes and Trains saying November 613 Lima Fox is blocked on flight red. I think I did see somebody put a post on, I think it was Facebook, I think it did come in from Los Angeles. Does seem to turn up every time there's a Leeds United game on as well, so it must be something to do with the Leeds United owners. Sean says, did anybody see the Global Airlines test flight? No, I didn't even know they'd done it actually. I did see a picture of it painted up with its new tail. It does look smart. Passengers still getting on, Tom?
Yeah.
Still going up the stairs? Oh, Sam's Planes and Trains, it's gone to Portugal. Some final maintenance. Interesting. Do we know where that's going to be operating out of then? And will that be down at Heathrow or Gatwick? Bit of luck, we might see it at Manchester one day. Kyle thinks it might be Heathrow. Sean says it's Gatwick to LA. That'll be actually, if it's Gatwick to LA, that will, we might see that overflying here, Tom. They do tend to route up the spine of the country and then up over Scotland sometimes and out to, so yeah, we might see that going OTT. Yeah, Sam says Gatwick as well. Laura's going on a Dreamliner to Lanzarote. I presume that's TUI. James Woolard, very good evening. Laura's back for a week, then flying out to Poland. Can't be bad. I think we could do with booking somewhere, Tom, and having a bit of somewhere a little bit warmer.
It'd be nice.
It would. I'm getting a bit bored of this cold weather now. Reading Gary's comments there. It says the donkey was like as a plane experiencing heavy wind shear. My booby, hello to you. Kev Weaver, hello Kev. Ruth, Mrs. Hawker, hello Ruth, how are you doing? And Sean says the Global's going to be using the Emirates Gate down at Gatwick's. Oh, interesting. That's an airport I've not been to it for in years, decades actually, down to Gatwick. Laura says, when's the next school holidays, Tom?
I think it's middle of February.
Which isn't
Got
too...
a week off.
Yeah, it's about a month away, isn't it? Might have to look into having a little mini break somewhere, maybe. Hans from Norway, hello to you. Colin Dutton, how are you doing, Colin? Hey, my booby says, happy to be here. Well, we're happy to see you. It's all a bit quiet, actually, Tom, isn't it, here at Leeds? We've had these two nice arrivals, the EasyJet and the Wizz, and then it's all gone a bit quiet. Julie Schofield, hello Julie. It says 17th of February, the next school holidays.
Starts on 15.
Who's that with? Who's that with? Wow. Tom's just looking on his phone at the prices from, where was that, Lanzarote?
Yeah.
EasyJet, £10. That's just before the school holidays. Typical, isn't it? And how much is it in the school holidays, Tom?
£200.
£200, yeah. Absolutely, it's just robbery. It really annoys me, does that? Absolute robbery. And no wonder why people take the kids out of school. I think they fine you about £60, don't they, for taking the kids out, and that's so. You've already saved that on a one-way flight. It's just ridiculous. Jody Bug 1-4, how are you doing? And Sam's Planes and Trains has got a few nice holidays booked. Look, he's going to Zakynthos in Greece in May. And he's off to Turkey as well. And also Mallorca. Wow, excellent stuff. Cosmo Joe, how are you doing? And John Walters down in Manchester, how are you doing, John? Talking of Manchester, have we missed anything down there this week? We've not really seen anything, have we, Tom? We've been very busy. Normally do watch some of the streamers, but I don't feel like I've seen anything this week. Down at Manchester. I think there was an RAF A330 today, wasn't there?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, it's nice.
Why was that in?
Not sure. Life should be more fair. How are you doing? Andy Foster, after his trip to Australia, is then going to Rhodes in June and then Cos in September. I'm getting very jealous. Steve says Ryanair approaching. We'll keep his eyes open. It's still in the clouds at the moment. Can hear a slight rumbling in the distance, Tom. Let's see if you can get the through the clouds.
I've looked at that.
If it's over the city centre, it's close. And Graham says that RAF A330 departing at 7:30 tomorrow morning out of Manchester. Susan, hello to you. It pops out over that tree down there, doesn't it? Wow, Dan's off to Jamaica in April. Wow, excellent. John says his favourite aircraft was the TriStar and the Concorde. We had both of them in Leeds as well back in the day. And he says that Ryanair just going over Headingley at the moment. We'll spin the camera around as soon as we start to see something. We'll try and catch it coming through the clouds. Ready? Yeah, no. It's just popped through the clouds. Look, here it comes. So this is Ryanair on finals. This is a 737-800 coming in from Faro. That probably popped out of the clouds there, around about a mile out. JK, very good evening. He was going to Vegas, fantastic. Kyle, take care. Susan and Simon liking your shots there, Tom.
Thank you.
Laura's husband's been to Vegas, says it's amazing. I don't know if I trust myself in Vegas.
Why not?
I think I'd be welded to a fruit machine somewhere. John says he fancies Paris. I think her house caught fire, didn't it, over in LA? Oh, you mean you want to go to Paris? Ah. JK says, fear of flying brought me here in preparation. There's nothing to be scared of flying. I think statistically it is still the safest form of transport. Robert, welcome back. Tom,
What?
I'm cold.
Me too. Not the only one.
I jump up and down, but I'm stood under your camera. It's the mist is actually, it's getting worse. Can't see the top of that hill behind the terminal anymore, can we? It's disappeared into the murk. I think. I'd say looking south, there's still a good few kilometres, maybe 5 or 6 kilometres visibility, but looking to the north, it's maybe down to 1. Not sure how long the flight to Vegas is. It's certainly quite a big one. I'm just reading JK's comment there about the TWA hotel. Out of interest, how much was it in there a night? I know one of the American streamers keeps going there, don't they? And it's the views of the airport are amazing.
Can't imagine it being very cheap though.
No, not at all. Does look very nice. It was a shame because the streamer that goes there, he went the day after you arrived, Tom. If you'd have been a day after,
You wanted to watch me land.
I did, yes, I did. If it had been a day earlier, we'd have caught you. Woo, 400 for a basic, wow. Yeah, that's ooh, yeah. Yeah, that's not cheap. Sam says about 10 hours to Vegas. So yeah, that's a fair old trek. $400 up to $1,800. Wow. I would imagine you'll get some special attention for $1,800. That's a bit out of my league. That's about 1,750 out of my league.
Whoops.
What happened then?
Knocked the tripod.
Oops. We'll let you off, it's dark.
Thank you.
And Susan, that is very kind indeed, gifting 5 Blue Sky memberships. And they are being given out as we speak.
Thank you, Susan.
It's very kind, thank you, much appreciated. A lovely support, thank you. Some familiar names in there as well. It's always nice to see. Don't think we should be too far now until the or too long now until the Whiz pushes back and the EasyJet. It's the other side button stops it doing it. So you can't find it. All I can see is purple. Can't see. Can't picture. Alan Lee, how are you doing, Alan? Robert Smith, how are you doing, Robert? Not too sure what the weather forecast is for tonight, whether this fog's going to get any worse. Patrick's in the chat as well. Hello, buddy. How are you doing, pal? He says the jet from Fuerteventura, 20 minutes out. Thank you, buddy. Sandy B, how are you doing, Sandy? Excuse me, croaky voice.
The Wizz Air must be ready. It's got its beacon on.
Flashing away. That's going to be pushing back any second. Shred ahead. Good evening to you. There we go. So Wizz Air on the pushback. Susan says it's forecasting to be misty all night. Thank you, Susan. AD123, how are you doing? The EasyJet is pinging as well, Tom, so it looks like they could be almost going out together. This is an A321 going out to Bucharest. 2,251 kilometre flight out to Bucharest. Registration HALXH, Lima X-Ray Hotel. Elise Boutique, hello, good evening. And AD123 says, "Are we at Manchester tomorrow?" We've had a text from my boss saying there's no gritting tonight, so there is a good chance we might go. See, the Wizz Air emojis are coming in thick and fast. I think I might join you guys. Turn the chat purple, why not? Yeah, it's good as that. Mark Purdy, hello Mark. Shredderhead says, book arrest. Yeah, I could do with one of them. Well, he has pushed back right behind the Easy, so the Easy won't be able to push back just yet. Even though he's pinging, he must be nearly ready. easy. Yeah.
It's supposed to be on 12%.
Oh, it's pinging. It is showing on flight radars departing at 7:30 is the EasyJet, so what? Yeah, it is pinging on flight radar. It was a minute ago. We'll see. We'll see.
Jet 2 down to 10,000 feet.
Yeah, inbound Jet 2 down to 10,000 feet. So that's probably about 5-10 minutes out. Socks still on. Yeah, Mark says a good win for Sheffield United today. That's, I think, has that taken them back to the top of the league, Tom?
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
2 points.
Hopefully, I think Leeds play at lunchtime tomorrow. Hopefully they can get a win and go top again. Good news for us, Tom. That breeze has dropped, hasn't it?
It was making it feel quite cold, wasn't it?
It was indeed. Very, very light winds at the moment. In fact, hard to tell which way the breeze is coming from. I've been on runway 14 here at Leeds most of the day. They swapped round to runway 32 just before we came on air, didn't they, Tom? And, I think the wind tonight's meant to be very, very calm. Yeah, life should be more fair. We watched that one and missed 2 penalties right at the end, didn't they? Incredible.
I think the guy that took them wrong was crying at
He
them.
was devastated, wasn't he? Why did they let him take another, though?
You wouldn't, would you?
No, you wouldn't. When your confidence has been knocked by the first miss, no, you'd let somebody else have a go. Did Harry Kane not do that once?
Yeah, in the World Cup.
Yeah. ZK XX, hello to you. How are you doing? We are up on the hill behind the hangars, right up on the perched on top of the hill. I set back from the airfield quite, probably about half a mile away actually, but it's not really spoilt for choice and ramp shots, I'm afraid, here at Leeds. You can see across from the multi-flight car park actually, if you're prepared to pay down there, but you're shooting through a fence. That is the downside. We will have to try a stream down by the tunnel again, Tom, one day, won't we? Maybe in the summer, when it's a bit busier. I think the last time we got there, we went there, it got rained off, didn't we? It threw it down, we had to run for the car. But yeah, we've got some quite decent landing shots from there, but like I say, we were shooting through a fence, which does make it a bit tricky. Yeah, it'd be nice to try down by the Piano Keys again sometime, if we can get some internet down there. ZK says he was down on the Cemetery Road the other day. That is the other a good location down there. It's you do get a nice view of the runway, but the downside to that location is you can't see the ramp. And obviously, for when we're streaming here at Leeds, well, especially at this time of year when there's not much going on, we do need a bit of a view of the ramp so we can actually see things. Laura says, are we going to the Leeds away game on the 25th? I think, was your mum trying to get you tickets for a game, Tom?
It wasn't the away game, but yeah.
Which one was she trying to get you?
Cardiff.
Ah. There we go, finally taxiing away. That's taken some doing. Someone shining the light out the window. That's end at wing, I think. It's not. Sure? Somebody shining a light out of the window? Or is that on the aircraft? Not too sure. We're going to have to spin the camera around in a second, Tom. We've got an aircraft on finals. In fact, here we go. Just appearing out of the clouds. So this will be... Is this the Jet 2 from Fuerteventura?
Probably.
It is indeed Jet 2 from Fuerteventura, 737-800. Michael Holling, good evening. Michael says we've got a Jet 2 coming in from Birmingham. I think there's also one from Bournemouth as well, isn't there? 300 series, both on the arrivals board. Not sure why. Carl Shield, how are you doing, Carl? Jet 2 actually made the turn onto Alpha as well, so stopped that one pretty quickly. Just noticed we've hit 200 likes. That is very kind indeed. Thank you, everybody. It's the easiest way to show a little bit of love for Tom's camera work. I'll give you a like on my phone when we get home, Tom.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Susan Mosley, big hello to you. How are you doing? And how are you doing, Sam? Thank you for watching. Just looking straight up above us at the moment, Tom, there is a hole in this mist. I can see a star. It's obviously quite low-lying mist and fog. Apparently Susan watches us every time we're live. Well, a massive thank you. And Mark Plevin. Hello, Mark. How are you doing? And a massive thank you for sending us a £2 super chat. It's very kind, buddy.
Cheers, Mark.
Many thanks. Carl Long. Hello, Carl. Carl says the Bournemouth flight took the football players from the Newcastle game. Why didn't they fly into Newcastle? Or I wonder if it positioned around... I get you. Yeah, I get you. Probably went up to Newcastle, down to Bournemouth, and then back to Leeds. Sam says it's time to get a cuppa and watch the stream. That's the first thing I'll be doing when we get home, having a nice hot cup of coffee. Right, so we've got the whiz down at the end of the runway. It's hidden behind the trees at the moment to us. We'll be doing a 180. I can hear his engines revving up. Okay, it's just started its roll. We'll pick it up in a few seconds when it pops out from behind the trees. So this is Wizz, an A321 to Bucharest. There we go. Let's see when it hits the clouds. Yeah, almost straight away. Stuart Lawson, how are you doing? Peter Kingston, good evening. Mark Plevins gifted a Blue Sky membership, many thanks, buddy. That has gone to Carl Long. That's nice to see. Thank you, Mark. Congrats, Carl. So this aircraft that we're looking at now has been pinging on flight radar for quite a while. I think. Yeah, I think they've just left it on, haven't they? Certainly doesn't look anywhere near ready for pushback at the moment. Carl says he's never received a membership on YouTube. I think have you checked the gifted memberships button. I think you do have to. I think there's a button you press that you have to, so you get gifted memberships. I can remember doing that myself quite a long time ago. I think somebody in the chat might be able to explain how to do it better than I can. I have forgotten. I know there is a little button to check somewhere. This Jet 2 we're looking at now, Tom, is that the one that's just arrived from Fuerteventura?
Yes, it is.
Gemma Proctor, hello Gemma, how are you doing? With your snowflake emojis. It is cold. Thankfully it's not snowing, but it's cold. It's cold enough to snow, actually. And Mary Lane, yes, saying YouTube gives out the gifted memberships quite randomly. That's quite right. Steve S. joined the membership as well. Many thanks, Steve. Well, welcome on board. Blimey. Can't feel my fingers, Tom.
Neither.
So did everybody enjoy the snow the other week? Or is everybody glad to see the back of it? It has all melted here now. I think we've got a little pile still at the top of the drive, haven't we, Tom? That's just clinging on.
Just.
Yep. Right, we've got a Jet 2 on finals. It's just peeping through the clouds. Here we go. It's positioning up from Birmingham. This is a 737-800 red and silver colours. Chanex 41 Alpha's the call sign. LT Aviation, how are you doing?
Still have the cabin lights on that aircraft.
I would imagine there'll be no passengers.
Where's it coming from?
Birmingham. It's positioned up from Birmingham, that one. Mark, you're bang on there. It says it's where people have shoveled it into piles where the snow hangs on. That's yep. So I'd piled the snow about 5 foot deep at the top of our drive, hadn't I, Tom? Still couldn't get the car down the drive. Sounds like a fire alarm test. Mario Lane's gifted another membership. That's really kind, thank you. Our super mod over in the Netherlands. That's very kind. Cheers, Marilyn. To say the airport's been fairly quiet, there is actually a lot of aircraft in at the moment. Just we've got 5 Jet 2s on the eastern ramp. 1, 2, 3, 4 Jet 2s down the eastern end of the main ramp. A Ryanair down there as well. A second Ryanair near the terminal. EasyJet parked up on stand 7, and the Jet 2 that's taxiing in. So there is quite a lot of aircraft in at the moment. High Flying Aviation, good evening. Laura says, couldn't have put the car on the driver, it would have gone through the living room window. Oh, I think I was in that same boat as well. And Sam's Planes and Trains, wow, coming in with 10 gifted memberships, and they are being given out as we speak. That is really kind, Sam.
Cheers,
thank you.
Sam.
And it is absolutely wonderful to see you back here, and many, many thanks. It's very kind, buddy.
Yeah, thank you.
Alan Buell is in the chat as well. Evening, Alan. And the memberships have been given out, so if you get one of them, do come in and say thanks. That is very kind of Sam. Lots of familiar names in there. I do like it when familiar names get the gifted memberships. That's good to see. Regulars on the channel. Sometimes YouTube does spit them out to names that we've never seen, which is a bit frustrating. I can't actually see what you're filming, can I, until I have a quick peek around here. Is that the one that's just arrived, Tom?
Yes, it is.
Right, I'm going to have a quick look on Flight Radar, see if there's anything happening. Don't think there is at the moment, is there, Tom, is there?
No, next inbound's 40 minutes.
Whoa. Yes, I think we're just watching the ramp for the time being. Sam says a returning gift from me. That's very kind, Sam. Here comes the stairs. Interesting to see who gets off this, actually. I think it might just be 2 crew. So as for tomorrow, guys, we will try and get down to Manchester if we can. I'm not working in the morning, but I might be working in the afternoon. If they do call us out for the afternoon, we won't be able to get to Manchester, but we'll try and come up to Leeds. So yeah, we'll definitely try and squeeze a stream in at some stage. Hopefully it can be Manchester. Be nice to catch the football as well, won't it, Tom, at dinner time? Hopefully we can do both.
Hope so.
Tom says no way. Now then, I think we've got a Ryanair on the push. Just looking on Flight Radar, actually, just to the south of Leeds at the moment, in descent into Humberside, is a Global 7000 of VistaJet coming, has come all the way from the White Plains in the USA. Wow, it's a nice movement for them. That's a very quiet airport, Humberside.
Why would somebody in White Plains want to go to Humberside?
No idea. 9HVIB, Victor India Bravo, is the reg. Jack, hello, how are you doing, Jack? Jack says, when are they building the new stands? Well, I've heard they're going to start by building 2, and then they're going to build 2 every year. That's what I've heard for the next 5 years. I don't know. So the Ryanair that's pushed is 737-800 going out to Faro down in Portugal. Also showing on Flight Radar is a German Citation 680 just to the south of Leeds, but that's overflying, that's on its way to Newcastle. Lots of BizJets passing by. Sam says going to be flying out of Humberside May 2026 to Mallorca. It's an airport I've never flown from. Sandy says, wish I was on that going to Faro. Yeah, me too. Yeah, Jack, we said that earlier on. The EasyJet, it's the one that's on stand at the moment. Its inaugural flight today to Geneva. It is the Swiss-registered one. It's EasyJet Switzerland. I think it could be a first visit into Leeds. I'm not 100% sure about that. Do need, yeah, Jack says so. We need Danny Jones in the chat, don't we? He'd know if it was a first visit or not. Or maybe Trev. Deborah Mee's in the chat. Evening, Deborah. How are you doing? Farjon says, been to Aberdeen a few times from Humberside. Got the gritting wagon just coming down behind us, down the road, Tom. Understandable, it's jolly cold. Yeah, Jack, it would be nice to see more EasyJets at Leeds. Is it fish and chips for tea, Tom?
I don't know, what do you think?
I think it'd be nice. I've had fish and chips for a week or two, have we? Helen Robinson, hello Helen. Dare we say what we had for tea last night? It's a bit naughty, wasn't it? A doner kebab. Ooh.
Not the healthiest thing on the menu.
Not really, but it was nice. Do like a doner kebab every now and then. Helen's been gifted a membership. I think that was might have been Sam's Planes and Trains. I think. With Joanne Ingham, many thanks. Gifting a Blue Sky membership. That's gone to Alan Lee. That's good to see. Thank you, Joanne.
Thank you, Joanne.
It's very kind indeed. Come back to that Ryanair as soon as he pops out from behind the trees. It is just, I can see it turning around. Well, I can see its lights turning around behind the trees. I'll hear him rev his engines up any second. Susan, you take care. Right, here we go. Ryanair to Faro on the roll. Sound loud. Martin, a big thanks to you also gifting a Blue Sky membership. That's very kind. Cheers, buddy.
Cheers, Dave.
That has gone to Ian Lane. Congrats, Ian. Cheers, Dave. Very kind. Right, so we did say we were going to do a fairly short stream this evening, about an hour and a half to 2 hours. We're somewhere in between that at the moment, so we'll... Is anything else due in, Tom?
Not for another 25 minutes or so.
Ooh. And I don't think the EasyJet's due out until about 7:30, is it? So, according to Flight Radar. Jeff Wadsworth, hello, good evening, how are you doing? Each to their own. I won't short on that one. Deborah saying, love the stream at night. Yeah, it's surprising as well because it's very, very misty. I think the camera's actually handling the mist quite well. Yeah, Laura's just been outside and realised it's a bit chilly. It's absolutely Baltic. The temperature is hovering around about the freezing point at the moment. Do you want to scoot off and get some tea then, Tom? And we'll do it again tomorrow. No, it all seems to have gone a bit quiet now. I don't think there's anything else due out before the EasyJet. So we'll wrap it up for tonight. We'll go get some tea, and we'll be back on tomorrow at some stage. So we'll leave you looking at the EasyJet, which is on its inaugural service to Geneva. Frantically looking for my torch. I can't have put the torch, Tom. Oh, I've got it. Ooh, right, so I'll say a few thank yous before we go. First, the biggest thank you has to go to Sam's Planes and Trains, who's rejoined us as a mod today. So a big welcome back to Sam. Lovely to see you. Well, quite a lot of likes as well for a little stream, well over 200. That's very kind. Also had a couple of new subscribers to the channel this evening, so a warm welcome to you. Thanks for subscribing. And members and gifted memberships, it's very kind, much appreciated, guys. And I suppose the biggest thank you has to go to everybody for watching. Moderators, a massive thank you for being there, as always. You guys are amazing. I'm also going to give a shout out to the LBA Spotters Facebook page, who lets us post on their site as well. It's very kind. I've got a lovely little site going. Right, so we'll love you and leave you guys, and hopefully see you tomorrow. We'll put we'll schedule a stream on our Facebook page once we know what we're doing. But, from me and Tom up on this chilly banking, we'll say good night, won't we, Tom? We'll leave you looking at the EasyJet while we pack things up. But until tomorrow, take care, guys. And many, many thanks.
Bye, everyone.
See you later.